Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here. Today is August 11th, and I wanted to share with you a almost 13 to 1 reward to risk ratio in Q trade. Now, in fairness, here today, this was a very handsome trade, but I was down ticks heading into this trade. In fact, you'll see that at the top of the screen as we get into this trade today. You'll notice that I am down on the day, and this is a very good comeback trade. And again, that's kind of the point of making these videos, is that we have a very strong reward to risk ratio, and all it takes is one really good opportunity to be able to get out of a hole and to get right with the world, if you will. So let's talk about what that trade was here today. And again, like I said, it was 13 to 1 reward to risk ratio. And how do we do that? And what are we using as tools to be able to help us do that? Well, we use our market maker levels to be able to find those opportunities. And so the opportunity that you're going to see here today is you're going to hear me get short right around 77, which is right up in this area here, 15.077. You'll notice here that we have the ETH mid level, which is one of our overnight structure point market maker levels. This is the value area high from yesterday's trading session. And not shown on this chart was the RTH session volume weighted average price. So we did bounce around quite a bit in this area. And you see these blue lines here that I had drawn during the session as places on the chart that we needed to get through in order to continue that move to the downside. Now, I'll turn on the the daytime structure points, and you'll notice that we did come down into this RTH signal. You're going to hear me talk about that being the target, and that actually is where we used as the pullback level. But if you look at these overnight structure points, we could not get up through this the overnight ETH mid level. We came up into the value area high, rejected, and we got into the 77, which is right off of that RTH volume weighted average price. Our stop was 7 points, so we ended up with about almost 90 points. I think it was 89.75 points times 2 lots. And again, the other thing that we don't do is we don't take one off at a certain number of ticks. We have a target in mind, and we get in with 2 lots, and we run those trades all the way to, in this case, it was an 90 point target on a pullback into the RTH signal. So again, the purpose of these videos is to show you how we go about getting, in this case, a 13 to 1 almost reward to risk ratio. So here's what we're going to do. The trade itself was nearly, well, it was about an hour and 10 minutes long. So I am going to, as we always do, I'm going to take that trade. I'm going to show you where it is that I get in. I'm going to cut it into pieces. I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to put some music behind it. You'll be able to see some of the benchmarks along the way where we get to break even. You'll see where we manage the trade, and then you'll be able to see us get to the end. And you'll see here that it was a very good trade, right? So with all that being said, enjoy. And thanks for watching the videos here. And without further ado, here is that OTG trade of the day. And in at 77. The stop here is going to be just above that high at 84. I'm at 77 here. We're going to look to try to target down into the sweet spot. This is the RTH VWAP again, looking for that to hold. We're going to target down into the RTH signal.
To say it, but it's I like where it's going, where this is going, like what you're doing. So let